When we first see Eugene in this episode, he's living this worst memory over and over and over again. In season 1, when Jesse sent Eugene to hell, it sets off a chain of events that pretty much changes entirely who he is as a person.
Eugene, where are you? I need you. Please, come now.
This is like an age-old story. He's in love with this girl, and she's kind of come to him in a moment of vulnerability. Tracy, what's wrong? What happened?
He cheated on me. I'm gonna kill myself.
And Eugene, the ever-loyal and kind friend, tries his best to console her. I know this hurts, but dying is not the answer.
And then he confesses his own love, and she is so horrified that he would even think that maybe she would go for a guy as low on the totem pole as him,
Ew.
that she decides to kill herself.
No!
Leaving him alone in a room with her dead body and left with no choice.
You get your hands off my daughter, Eugene!
He tries to kill himself as well.
And messes it up.
I just think New Orleans is a dumb idea.
Got a better one?
Well, everybody else would be really happy to come to New Orleans, but for some reason, Tulip's not too excited.
All we know is that God has a crappy taste in music.
I like jazz. Tulip has got so many secrets hidden from her past. They're all bubbling under the surface, and they're all very much part of the environment that we're in.
She's paranoid. It's sort of like coming to your hometown and not wanting to be seen. And she basically knows the jig is up, that one man in particular who she's trying to avoid will now know that she's in town, and she's gonna have to account for herself.
She's acting very strangely. What's going on, Tulip?
I told you a bunch of times, okay? Got a stomachache.
She does feel nervous about confiding in Jesse because one of her bête noirs is being shamed. She can't risk that.
Hey.
Till the end of the world, right?
You just suddenly see the fragmentation. You start to see them pulling away from one another, and you start to see them reject one another.
Jesse and Tulip are sort of in a fight, and Jesse's out on the town licking his wounds and starting to look for God in jazz clubs, which is where following the music has taken him.
I'm looking for God.
In a bar?
Looking for God?
He runs into this femme fatale named Laura.
Clean yourself up, meet me outside. Break!
He's a very easy victim of hers.
Jesse's sense of sort of sheriff steps in, and he comes and saves her from the bad guys.
Stop!
He plays the hero. And he thinks he's all powerful at the moment.
Laura gets Jesse to admit that he has a special power.
Stop.
And the very organization that she says that she's terrified and running from is an organization that she herself belongs to. So Jesse gets played in true crime noir fashion.
Ugh, would someone please get me a damn dog next time?
Why did it have to be New Orleans, huh?
It's like the universe is calling them to the scene of her crime.
Who's Victor?
Doesn't matter.
Cassidy's pushing it as well.
You need to tell me what the hell is going on here, love.
He's being treated like a moron, and it's getting to him.
You can't help me, Cassidy.
Really?
I'm not saying
No,
that.
you're treating me like an idiot Irish sidekick.
There are some aspects of her life that she doesn't need to share with him, and she's fine with that.
Tulip's very guarded.
Tulip? Where you going?
Just to get smokes.
And she's deeply troubled by the potential of being found by Victor and his cronies. She's seen what Victor's capable of. If they find her, we're done for.